said amen.
Amen.
I want to pray that Reverend Journey's ministry would grow.
Yes.
Grateful for what our eyes have seen and ears have heard. We are grateful for the president, and I am glad that he has given me an early number to get me out of the way. Amen? Amen. I'm glad of that. Amen. To our president of our Women Auxiliary, Sister Joseph, we want to bid good evening to you. To Pastor Lacey, we want to thank you for opening up your doors. I'm from around here. Amen? Amen. I'm from Newfield. I ain't not no stranger to these areas. Amen? Amen. I'm not going to be long. This is my third service. I'm going to try to get on out of your way. It's time for me to move on. Amen? Amen. Salvation in a place called paradise. It's preaching time, my brothers and sisters, from Luke, the 23rd chapter, verse 39, and ending in verse 43. And one of the malefactors which were hanged railed on him, saying, If thou be Christ, save thyself and us. But the other answering rebuked him, saying, Doest not thou fear God, seeing thou art in the same condemnation? And we indeed justly, for what we receive and due reward of our deeds. But the man had done nothing wrong. And he said unto Jesus, Lord, remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom. Jesus said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, today thou shalt be with me in paradise. Grass with a flower fadeth away for just a moment. For just a moment. My brothers and my sisters, this is a very impeccable conversation that is taking place on Calvary. We have an abundance of witnesses. We have an array of people, or we have an array of spectators that are among them. There are the Sadducees that are there. There are the Pharisees that are there. There are the Zealots that are there. Mary is there, the mother of Jesus. Mary Magdalene is there. Liars were there. Crooks were there. The Roman soldiers were all there. You know, the people that they say, you know when they say, well, they said that. The naysayers were there. That's who was there. You walk out of church and they say, well, they said that. Well, they were there. Everybody was there. Feast of Passover. Big time money bringing. Big time wine drinking. Big time music playing. And of course, my brothers and sisters, according to their own tradition, somebody had to be slaughtered. Not only did someone have to be slaughtered, but someone had to be released. This conversation, my brothers and sisters, had male factors in it. Look at verse 39. And one of the male factors which were hanging railed on him, saying, If thou art Christ, save yourself and save us. My brothers and my sisters, this particular male factor was very, very out of touch with reality. For one, he did not recognize who Christ was. I don't know, my brothers and sisters, I had not taken a peek of his resume to see, did he know, had Christ turned water into wine? I don't know. I didn't take a look at his resume to see, did he know that Christ had raised Lazarus from the dead? I don't know if he knew that Christ said that he who is without sin, let him cast the first stone. We do not know what he knew about Christ. But what we read is that he told him, big word right there. If you are this Christ, the anointed one, then save yourself and save me. He said, save me. He was only concerned with Christ getting him down off the cross. He was not concerned about his self-beneficiary salvation. He didn't care if he had won or lost. He was only concerned about God, Christ, getting him down off the cross. He was a condemned man. He was not concerned with what he had been condemned to. He was worried about going on to do a little bit more wrong. My brothers and sisters, it's right there in your text. You say, if you are. He attempted, my brothers and sisters, to bribe Christ. He attempted to seduce Christ. He attempted to bribe him by saying, if you are, save us. Get us down from here. Did not register to his mind, and it did not register into his brain that he needed salvation. Did not register in his mind that salvation was free. However, in his own intuition, there was another malefactor. And this malefactor began to rebuke him. He began to confront him in the conversation and say, man, do you know we are really wrong here? We deserve everything that we're receiving, but obviously this man has done nothing. Malefactor began to talk back to him. Did not matter, my brothers and sisters, what was going on at the time. I'm sure this malefactor had bunny hopped from church to church. You know how that goes, my brothers and sisters. Bunny hop here and bunny hop there. And he was not used of anything perpetually being solid and finished. He just wanted to keep going. In the confrontation, my brothers and my sisters, the malefactor said, well, we deserve this. But since I know what I deserve, since I know that I am wrong, I have one final request. You read it right there in verse 41. Well, verse 42, my brothers and sisters, it says right there, and Jesus said unto him, remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom. Yes, my brothers and my sisters, this man who had been on the cross, the Bible does not identify his name to us. We know that they were malefactors. We do not know exactly to the extent of which what they had done. We do know that Barabbas was allowed to be freed. We do know that as they are in the conversation on Calvary, that they begin to roll dice. No, they roll dice for his garments. Not only did they roll dice for his garments, but they begin to laugh at it. And you know, sometimes it feels awkward when someone is laughing at you. But I hear my brothers and my sisters, Jesus telling the malefactor that the day thine shall be with me in paradise. Yeah, Lord. And I don't know how you feel about it today, but paradise must be a great place. Yeah, Lord, it had to have been great any time a common thief had decided to confess his sin and confess his wrongdoing and receive his salvation while he was on the cross. This thief had done wrong for a long time, but I stopped by to tell you it does not matter how low down you have been, and it does not matter how low down you have become, and it does not matter how low down you can be. God can save you in a twinkling of an eye and in a snap of a finger, and that's what he did for this thief. Yes, he said, this day thou shalt be with me in paradise. Yes, paradise is a wonderful place. Paradise, I'm talking about where the streets are paved with gold. Paradise, I'm talking about where there are walls of jasper. Paradise, I'm talking about where every day is going to be Sunday and Sabbath is going to have no end. Yes, ain't he all right? Excuse me now, it's Good Friday. You ought to wave your hand and tell him thank you for Good Friday.